Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering a new era. A new world begins as President Donald Trump took to the Oval Office in Washington, D.C. On Friday afternoon, Trump addressed the nation as the 45th President of the United States in what his butthurt press secretary claims to be the largest audience ever to witness an inauguration, period. Trump claims that there were like 1.5 million people at his inauguration, which is still less than the estimated 1.8 million whom experts estimate were at former US President Barack Obama's inauguration back in 2009. But let's not even compare that, because this was Obama's inauguration and this was Trump's inauguration. The white spaces you see, they're not white people, they're empty chairs. Crowd scientists quoted by the New York Times say that there were a mere 160,000 people there. Well, Mr. President, for a billionaire, you suck at math. Malay right-wing group Perkasa isn't a fan of corruption, and if you want to know how serious they are about it, here's how far they're willing to push the envelope. Perkasa Integrity and Anti-Corruption Bureau Chairperson Jais Abdul Karim called for the introduction of a new Sabotaging the Economy Act, which would allow for those investigated for corruption to be detained indefinitely without bail. If that doesn't sound harsh enough, he proposed that those found guilty should be subject to mandatory whipping and even life imprisonment, calling upon Malaysians from every walk of life to be brave and proactive in reporting corruption to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission. Johor Menteri Besar Khalid Nordin has heard enough of PPBM Chairman Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's ranting about the Forest City project in his state, and instead of firing back like most politicians do, he has offered to give Mahathir a tour of the mega development project. Khalid says that it may help correct Mahathir's negative assumptions on the project, and so that the former premier can see for himself whether or not there are 700,000 Chinese folks running around there. Khalid also said online on a portal run by the Menteri Besar's office that the state will ensure that the 30-year project benefits the people of Johor. Mahathir's axe to grind with Forest City stems from the allegations that the land is being sold to mainland Chinese buyers and that this may compromise the national sovereignty. Police want to have a word with Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng about what he said on the 23rd of November, where he called upon Barisan National Component Parties Gerakan, MCA, MIC and SUPP to ditch BN. Now, instead of the usual "I will give my full cooperation to the police blah blah blah," Guan Eng has got a problem with this one because the cops want to see him this Friday.
I still feel that we should be a bit more sensitive, because this is sensitive to our Malaysians. I was quite taken aback when he says that, oh, probably the police officer didn't know that 27 is one day before Chinese New Year. Hey, this is a police officer from Petaling Jaya. Every police officer knows that before Chinese New Year, you got to go and gear up to talk about traffic control, talk people rushing back. How can you say that you do not know that it's one day before Chinese New Year? All my Malay friends know. Police don't know. How come all my Malay friends know, but then police don't know? Even UMNO politicians also know, man. And you know what UMNO politicians are like.
Transport Minister Liao Tiong Lai says that he will be meeting the relatives of passengers from missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 today in Perth after support group Voice 370 lobbied for it. I know what you're thinking. Why Perth? The passengers are from China and Malaysia, right? That's because the Fugro Equator, the last search vessel that combined the seabed for the missing aircraft, returned to the docks in Perth today after a long and fruitless search effort. While experts have urged for the search to continue in a new area of 25,000 square kilometers north of the original search area, where they believe the plane is most likely to be, the governments are yet to decide on whether to continue with the efforts, with Australia already throwing out the theory. And that's it for the fact sheet today. Love him or hate him, Trump is in charge of the world's most powerful country now. Tell me what you think of that in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share this video. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.